What's happening, Wisdom Warriors of Light? Back at it for another video. How's everybody doing? Happy. I don't even know what day it is anymore. Oh, Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Um, so, let me just say one thing first and foremost, that I am truly grateful and blessed for every single one of you that have subscribed, that have been showing support, that have been commenting, that have been sharing, that have been liking, that have been subscribing. I'm truly, truly grateful because at the end of the day, I get on these videos because I know that it's leading me in this direction of sharing my experiences. And I kind of had a little bit of an agenda today that was coming through, actually, a couple different ones, but I really feel called to kind of tell you that I've essentially been discovering myself. I'm on a journey to discover myself, all of me. And these last couple days have really made me realize one, the first I mean, let's just say that I've had many rock bottoms, but the first major one, really major one, was like 2017, 2018. So I was like 37, 38 years old. And I just today started to realize um, that it was about 6 years ago. And I also started to realize that when I was going through all of this, um, and majority of my life, because see, the difference between like Gen Zs and Indigo kids and the millennials and all this kind of stuff, like they have had more avenues to compare what they're going through to others, whereas I've gone down my journey alone, um, not really having kind of a marker to tell me, oh, okay, like now I understand what I'm experiencing because others are experiencing this. Like, oh, okay, it's not like something wrong with me because, see, through my journey, that's what it's been like. Something's wrong with you. Like a person in a white coat would just tell you that, and you'd believe it, and because that was the narrative. And I find that now it's a lot different, and now there's like all kinds of content popping up with people talking about their journey and their experiences and their stories, and you can relate, but not when I was going through. First of all, when I grew up as a young lad, we didn't have internet. I mean, we had internet, but it was like dial up, I think, and that was a little later in my life. And so a lot of it has been just like guesswork. And like, I don't understand. I don't know what the hell's going on. And so, you know, the last 6 years has been very much so like that. At least back in 2017, 2018, there was nothing out there. I mean, 2020 it got better, but now it's even more than ever. I don't even think it was really. I think it started to break out like 2021 really. You know, 2020, it was sort of semi getting to that point, but still not really, because I hit rock bottom in 2020 and it was still kind of the same thing. It's been a gradual thing, but so it's like I was reflecting this morning when I was meditating and doing yoga, and I went out in nature, and I started to realize that, and also in doing a couple of Akashic record readings, I realized that, all of this that has happened to me was building strength, was building inner strength, and me finding myself, me on a journey of discovery. And it's not been easy, but Funny thing is they kind of confirmed it, that it wasn't supposed to be, because, you know, there now is going to be thousands and thousands of people waking up currently and going forward, and they need help. They don't understand. They don't know what's going on. They need someone that has gone through it. And interestingly enough, in my second reading today, it was kind of more so told that, that there's a reason that I didn't take. There's a reason that I tried to take the shortcuts, but the shortcuts weren't. I didn't have the ability to do the shortcuts, even though that's what I tried to do. I tried to go the short route, to get through it, go over it, to go under it, to go around it, right? Versus going right through it. Even though in the end, like all these situations the last 6 years and before that, I had no other choice but to go through it. I had no choice. I tried every which way you could imagine to go around it, to go below it, to go above it, to go every way but through it. And then, well, the deeper and deeper it got, and the darker and darker it got. I mean, because literally I was brought to my knees. I had no choice but to go through it. And in going through it, it built strength within me, confidence within me, self-worth, value. And we're being shown more and more that we cannot go around it, above it, below it. We have to go through it. Whether it's deep, dark fears, whether it's trauma, pain, hurt, whatever the case may be, we have to feel all of it, and we have to experience all of it and go through it. And upon going through it, whether you take the short route or the long route, there's no wrong way. But for me, it's been the long way, because the long way has taught me, given me a deeper sense of who I am, and really forced me to lean into me and find me and discover me. And I say with immense emotion that it has not been easy. Most people would have thrown in the towel the first sign of it. But I know that I was told, and it was confirmed, and I knew it already intuitively, that I raised my hand and said, I'm doing it. I will do it. Because I realized that when I was doing all of this 6 years ago, and this stuff I was doing prior to even that, but 6 years ago, more importantly, because it's been the whole 6 years up until now, I know that I know that it was bigger. It was way bigger than me. It was beyond me. I know this now. I didn't know that then, but I know now that it's way bigger than me, and that all of this that I went through was for a bigger purpose, for the people that are waking up now, and the people that have been waking up, because I am much stronger because of what I went through, and because it's been a progressive movement forward, which created so much inner strength and growth. Because mind you, prior to all this, like most of my life, I had self-esteem, no self-esteem, and no confidence, and I say it was. I don't blame the bullies. I don't blame any of that. I don't blame anything that I've ever gone through, because I know that there was a purpose behind it. I know that it served a purpose now to get me to where I am now, right? So all the things that like you're going through and you've gone through are serving a purpose for now. And I know that what I felt like a year ago, 2 years ago, 4 years ago, 6 years ago, I can't even describe to you the way I felt internally and externally. I can't even describe to you how dark everything was. Um, to feel the way I felt inside, I tried explaining it to my father even, and it's just nobody can really understand it but me because I'm the one that walked in my shoes. But I can tell you right now, most people would have hung in the towel the first sign of it. They would have thrown up their hand and said, I'm out. And my God, man, I can't even tell you. I literally thought in 2020, 2019 going into 2020, I literally thought, I don't know how the fuck I'm going to make it through this. 2017, 2018, I didn't think I would ever get through it. It literally consumed me. It literally brought me to my knees. And I was losing my mind. Aside from the deep, dark fears that were coming up and while I said that 1111 was on the counter, it's not easy to talk about this stuff because, it brings up a lot of emotion and a lot of feelings of, just deep, dark fears. And I know that I was clearing a lot of past life stuff. I know that I was clearing for the collective, for everyone. I knew that I signed up to do this to heal so many things through me because not many spirits or humans wanted to even endure what I endured. And it's been an ongoing thing for 44 years from time that I was born. But interestingly enough, a lot of people will just say, you have it so easy, and they have no idea what I've been going through. And I'm sure a lot of you out there have felt the same way and have felt that there's no way anybody could have endured what you endured or are enduring right now or going through. And just know that you're not alone. Know that there is so many of us experiencing all of it. And that's part of why I'm making this video, to not only express some of the things that I experienced, but to essentially tell you that you're not alone. And I'm right there with you. And we're walking this journey and this path together. Right alongside each other. Just because I'm not sitting right next to you in the human form, we're doing it all together. You got to remember that everything that you're experiencing, you're clearing for everyone and for lives to come. And I'm getting chills as I tell you that because it's like it's so much bigger than just you thinking that it's just for you, because it's not. I feel like I played a big role and I don't want to boast about it or say, yeah, I did that, but I feel like all the clearing that I've done in the last 6 years and beyond that, I've helped us to get to where we are now consciously, because not many people would have walked in my shoes. I promise you that. And the more and more as I open up and I discover myself with this channel and other endeavors that I'm working on, and just in general, the more and more I will express to you all, and it's just time, and it's just growth and evolvement, and but make no mistake about it, I am grateful for every single thing because it's gotten me to where I am now, spiritually, mentally, physically. And if I didn't go through, like literally walk through those things, break through those things, I wouldn't be here right now. I probably wouldn't even be here in this human experience, because there was moments where I didn't want to be anymore. That's how dark these times were. And not only do I feel like I was doing it for the collective, for myself, for the collective, for but it was also past life clearings. It was ancestral. It was generational. It was curses that I was breaking. It was chains I was breaking. So I feel like now I'm on this journey of discovery, which has been a process the last 6 years. Soul searching, spiritually searching, but more importantly, discovering who I am, what I want, what I don't want, how I want to show up in the world. And I feel like if you're going through anything, a lot of these things that you're going through are building strength within you so that you're going to be ready and prepared for the next thing that's going to be in your life. And for the next stage of your life and the next era of your life. It's all divinely planned perfectly. And I started to realize too that 2 years ago, 4 years ago, if my dad passed, I would have not been ready for it. I know that for a fact. My nervous system was so out of whack and off balance. I had fear of everything to the point where I had to close the blinds at night because once it got dark, I was in immense fear. That's not even a word that I can describe it. I can't even tell you how my nervous system felt. It was, even when I went out in like public places and things like that, I was releasing codependency issues too. And I had to have people around because of the immense fear. And I can't even describe it to you how dark and low I was. And how it felt internally in my nervous system. And it wasn't like a couple day thing. It wasn't five days. It wasn't a week. It wasn't 2 weeks. It was years, like a couple years. And then I had a break in between of a year, and then it happened all over again for another 2 years. So all of these things though had to happen. And I realized that if my dad would have passed then, I wouldn't have been ready for it. And that just shows you how the universe gives you things that you can handle when you're ready to handle them. You know, as much as I thought, and I said to him, I don't know how I'm going to survive without you once you pass. And I said that to him over 6 years ago, and then I said that to him again a year ago, a few months before he passed, and I'm here almost a year later, and I'm still here and I'm still going. And exactly what he said to me was, "You'll be fine." Just like I saw that he was fine, because he was extremely close to his family and his parents, you know, and he survived, you know. So I hope that gives somebody a bit of hope, and that you will be fine and you will be okay. The universe is not out to hurt us. The universe gives us what we need when we need it, and they know when the right time is. They won't give you too much that you're not ready for. Just like the Akashic Records, just like the QHHT, you only get what you're ready for. You know, they know what you're ready for. Your higher self knows. So you won't get more than you can handle. You know, you may not think you can handle it. Like, trust me, I felt that the last 6 years. Like, not many would have handled what I endured. And but they knew I could get through it, because I'm here today. I'm sitting on this couch in front of this camera talking to you all. And so, you know, clearly, obviously, I was able to handle it. And they knew that I would move through it, or go through it. So, you know, I just wanted to tell you and just mention to you, I'm on this journey of discovery. And, you know, I'm having this up and down, you know, every single day. And, you know, it's a part of life. And just know that you're not alone. Know that you have your guides and guardian angels, and and they're all here, and they're all supporting you every step of the way, whether you believe it or not. But try to have that belief that they're there and they're always around you and they're protecting you and guiding you no matter what you're going through, because every situation that you're going through is building strength within you so that you can handle the next thing going forward. Even though you may think you're not, you are, because you're still here. So I hope this video found someone and can show you that you're not alone. You are not alone. We are all going through this together. And, not only us, but you have your guardian angels, your guides, loved ones who passed away. All of them are with you and guiding you and protecting you. I hope you got something out of this video. I love you all so much, and thank you again for subscribing, sharing, commenting, and liking. I love you all so much from the bottom of my heart. Please take care of yourselves and each other. Until the next one, I will see you soon. Let's go, Wisdom Warriors of Light. We got this.